Crown Baller. Take one. Action. That's a wrap.
What's up, my babies? Welcome back to another video. My name is Kay and this is Crown Baller. Y'all, we gonna hop right into this install. I'm trying to get real saucy, real quick, real fast. Okay, so I'm showing you guys, I'm just literally greasing my scalp with some black Jamaican castor oil. It's the dark kind. It's my favorite. It's my absolute go-to, and I already braided my hair down in this like little closure-esque, you know, middle part, flat little pattern. I don't even know what I'm saying, but y'all get what I'm saying, as y'all can see. So I just had a little piece down from my braids and I sewed that up, and I cleaned my forehead because I'm getting ready to glue this lace onto my head. Now this part is completely optional. Oh, by the way, I'm right here. I'm plucking the front of that closure. It is a silk based closure, which we will get into a little bit later, but I was just trying to pluck where the lace is to make it a little bit more seamless and more natural. So anywho, this option, like I was saying, is very optional. Wow. It's like your decision if you want to actually use glue, if you want to use got to be glued free spray, or if you just want to, you know, sew it down and not use anything. It's completely up to you. But I chose to use glue because I want little baby to stay in place intact. Do you hear me? So once I glue that down, once you want to tack it down, I am sewing that back of my closure. I'm starting with the back to kind of give it a little bit of not foundation, but we're gonna say foundation. And then I'm going along each side. I'm doing either side like by themselves. So I start on this side and then I do the same thing to the other side, to kind of give it like an equal little balance or whatever. Now I will say I did make the mistake of tugging just a little bit too much, like sewing in the back. So definitely be careful with that, because you don't want your closure to like be pulled back, especially once you glued it down. I've made the mistake. Don't be like me. Be better, please. So anywho, like I said, I did one side, so I'm just gonna go to the opposite side and finish that up. It's a very easy process, to be honest with you guys. If you don't really know how to sew, that will be the downfall, honestly, which it's not that hard. But if you guys want a detailed video, then I will let you guys see that. So next, I'm just gonna show y'all. Please ignore my roommates. They wanted to come in and out. They love interrupting my videos when I'm recording. I mean, love it. Look at my face. It says it all. Anywho, so we're going to install the U part now. Now, this is the exact same way of, honey, don't know what's going on. But this is the exact method of like you sewing in your bundles, but it's only one piece, and that's what makes this install so easy and quick and just very convenient. So what I'm doing is I'm taking the very front of the U part, the side front, if that makes sense, and I am sewing it to the very top corner of my closure. I'm gonna say that one more time. I'm sewing the very top. You can see it even better here. So I'm pulling it over and I'm sewing it, and I'm gonna push through that braid, and then I'm gonna push through again through the closure, because I want them to be connected like it's a sew-in. We want seamless, okay? We want this is mine. We want it's a sew-in, or is it a wig? We want, okay? So that's what I'm doing here. And once I get that sewn down, and again, I have, if you guys can see, I have on the other side the thread. So I did the exact same thing like I did with the closure. I went to one side and did that, and then came back to the other side. So I'm just, once I get that front part sewn down to the closure, then I just go around the horseshoe of the closure and I'm sewing the rest of it down. It's very simple, like I said, and it's self-explanatory. So yeah. And now I'm going back to the other side and I'm doing the exact same thing. To be honest with you, I struggled a little bit more on this side than I did the other side. It was just the hand placement. A struggle. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this little section. Like I said, this install is like like I can't even reiterate how simple and quick this install was. Like, I was running late. It was New Year's Eve and I did it in like 30 minutes, legit, like not even exaggerating. So as you guys can see that my sides weren't pinned down, so I'm just gonna go in and sew down along that first little anchor braid. I'm gonna sew down the front part of the U part wig. So I'm literally sewing along that braid. I'm just sewing all the way down. If you want to, you can sew all the way like down your head, on the side, all around. Courtney, was being very lazy, and again, I was in a rush, so I just did the side part of this and just a little bit of the back. So it took me, real quick 2 shakes of the lamb's tail to get it in. But if you want extra security, definitely go ahead and, sew all the way around for that extra snug security. Please don't mind me, y'all. I'm a clown almost all of my life, so just, ignore me. But once we get this side done, I don't show you guys the other side because I felt like that side was good enough. I just cut that thread and, tie the knot, and then this is where I have everything sewn down or whatever. Baby is, come on hair. Come on, Ariel, is that you? I see you, boo. I see you. Yeah, so I kind of was like struggling. I didn't really know if I liked it or not all the way. So I was trying to make it to my liking. Now I'm just going to go in and kind of customize it a tiny bit. I did pluck it a little bit before, as you guys seen, but I was just plucking a little bit more to give it just some type of more natural, this is my first time working with a silk based closure, and when I tell y'all, I'm not even exaggerating, like I love silk based closures. Like I don't know if I'll ever go back to normal closures because that's how much I love them. But this is my first time working with it, so I didn't really know how to manipulate it, how I needed to manipulate little baby. Okay, so this was my issue, but we get her all customized, and then I'm just hey, we beat, we back, hey. Clearly I was feeling myself. I hope that you're feeling herself too. Cheers. Like I said, this was for New Year, so I was really, getting litty with my roommates and having a great time, getting prepared for the new season, okay? The new season is among us. Anywho, so this is me. Y'all already know how we are with the baby hairs. I'm trying to do some type of baby hair situation. It's not working out. It's not coming together how we need. So I ended up using some Got To Be Glued free spray gel. I'm sorry, I was on the phone. Just ignore me. She was hyping me up. Sorry about that. Anywho, I just ended up using some Got To Be Glued the gel in the yellow bottle. And I just laid my little baby hairs down. I cut them and did something, child. It's the most that I could do. Don't judge me. Help me. Help. I did want to show you guys this new curl wand that I got. I don't know how to pronounce that name, but I will definitely leave all the stuff in the description box below. They had a huge sale on Black Friday, so I decided to take a chance on them. So I'm just curl wanding my hair. I did use a little bit of L'Oreal Sleek It spray. It's my new favorite heat protectant for my weave, especially. So I used this and my curls came out absolutely flawless. I'm not really going to talk while I'm curling my hair because it's really self-explanatory. I feel like I have become a master of curling, though. I will say that. Like my curling skills, shout out to the curl wands that I use, but my curling wand skills, like my curling skills overall, like just, they've been blessed. That's all I'm going to say. But I'm going to just let you guys watch this and I'm just going to come back toward the end. So at this point, I'm done curling. All the curls are there. Yeah, y'all see my face. I use the barrel of my curl wand to just lay them down. So I do have a pressing comb, right? However, the voltage is just incorrect. So when I plug it in, it burns. So I can't use it. So I had to use curl wand. Anywho, I combed out my curls and just kind of went into the few pieces.
I don't like it. Ew. I look like
I like it.
No, I don't like it at all.
Right. So like I was saying, your girl wasn't really feeling it. I felt like it looked really wiggy for a second. I did play around with a little bit, curl a couple more pieces and kind of, made it into something, tuck my hair behind my ear, and it gave me a little bit of life. So I started to fall in love with it. So I'm adding a little bit of powder from my Black Radiance contour palette. I love to use the middle shade, like the sculpt shade, and we're giving Scalpiana, okay? And right here, this is me realizing that the part isn't in the middle of my head. It's not straight. It's not in the middle. It's at a kind of a curved slant. But we're going to, you know what I'm saying? We're going to go into the new year with great optimism and positivity, praise God. Clearly, she was feeling herself, and I was falling in love with it more and more. So after this, I went ahead and added a little bit of Got to Be Glued to my sideburns and just slicked them down so we can give, again, this is mine. This is all mine. And I was in love. Like, I was in love. Like, at this point, like, I'm in love. I love it so much. So this is the end of this video. I hope that you all enjoyed it. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up if you like it. I love you guys so much. I can't wait to see the next one. And Happy New Year. Cheers, babes. Mwah.